We live in an age of constant noise, digital chatter, endless opinions, and the pressure to always be on. We're encouraged to speak quickly, respond instantly, and share everything. But what if the real power lies not in saying more, but in saying less? What if silence, not speech, was the secret to success, influence, clarity, and inner peace? In a world that never stops talking, silence has become rare. And like anything rare, it has immense value. Silence isn't just the absence of sound. It's the presence of control, awareness, and strength. It's the quiet confidence of someone who doesn't need to prove anything. It's the space where wisdom is born, where real connections form, and where decisions are made without the cloud of emotional noise. Whether you're aiming for deeper self-mastery, stronger relationships, or strategic advantage in your personal and professional life, cultivating silence can give you an edge most people never realize they're missing. Here are 5 powerful reasons why embracing silence can get you everything in life without having to chase it. 1. Silence cultivates deep self-awareness. Silence is the gateway to self-discovery. When you deliberately choose to step away from the noise of the outside world, even for a few minutes, you create space to actually hear yourself. In this stillness, you begin to notice the subtle rhythms of your thoughts, emotions, and patterns of behavior that often go overlooked in daily life. This heightened self-awareness allows you to identify what truly matters to you, your core values, long-term goals, and unspoken desires. You stop reacting to life and start responding with intention. Over time, this habit of turning inward through silence helps you live in alignment with who you really are, not who the world expects you to be. When you know yourself deeply, you move through life with clarity, confidence, and conviction. Silence then is not emptiness. It is reflection, recalibration, and realignment. 2. Silence makes you a master listener. True listening is rare in a world where everyone is waiting for their turn to speak. But when you embrace silence in conversation, you shift your role from speaker to observer, and that's where the magic happens. By quieting your need to respond or interrupt, you tune into not just the words others say, but the emotions, intentions, and unspoken meanings behind them. You catch the subtext, the body language, the hesitation. You start hearing what most people miss. This makes you more empathetic and emotionally intelligent. You become the person others feel heard by, which builds trust and deepens relationships. Whether in friendships, romantic partnerships, or leadership roles, your silence speaks volumes, and your presence becomes powerful. Listening is not passive, it's a skill, and silence is the tool that sharpens it. 3. Silence protects and focuses your energy. Words require energy, mental, emotional, and even physical. When we speak excessively or unnecessarily, especially in arguments, gossip, or ego-driven debates, we often deplete ourselves. Silence, on the other hand, acts like a filter, helping you conserve your internal resources for what truly matters. By choosing silence, you're not withdrawing, you're preserving. You're maintaining your emotional stability, avoiding reactive outbursts, and refusing to be pulled into drama or trivial distractions. In silence, you become more composed and strategic. You're not swayed by every comment or provocation. You move with intention, not impulse. And this gives you a psychological edge, because those who remain calm, grounded, and centered often hold the greatest power in any room. Silence isn't weakness, it's restraint, and restraint is strength. 4. Silence deepens mindfulness and presence. The world is loud, fast, and perpetually connected. It constantly pulls your attention away from the present moment, with its distractions, notifications, and mental clutter. But silence allows you to return to now. When you consciously choose silence, whether it's in meditation, a quiet walk, or a few still moments during the day, you become more grounded in your body, more attuned to your breath, and more aware of your surroundings. You notice things you'd normally overlook: the feeling of the wind on your skin, the tension in your shoulders, the subtle beauty of ordinary life. This mindfulness strengthens your ability to focus, appreciate simple joys, and remain calm in uncertainty. It reduces anxiety, increases emotional regulation, and improves overall well-being. Silence is not just the absence of noise, it's the presence of awareness, and awareness is the first step toward mastery. 5. Silence commands authority and respect. There is something deeply magnetic about a person who doesn't feel the need to fill every silence with words. Someone who speaks only when they have something meaningful to say. This quiet confidence is rare and powerful. When you are measured and intentional with your speech, people pay closer attention when you do speak. Your words carry more weight because they're not diluted by over-explanation, rambling, or emotional reactivity. You become someone who is perceived as thoughtful, intelligent, and composed. Even in conflict, silence can be a power move. While others may argue or posture, your calm presence signals control. It disarms aggressiveness and shifts the dynamic in your favor. In negotiation, leadership, and influence, this can be your greatest advantage. Ultimately, silence doesn't mean you lack a voice. It means you've mastered when and how to use it. And that earns respect in every room you enter.